Welcome to Essential Biz Marketing. This chapter explores how companies develop and market products globally, balancing standardization and local adaptation. Let's look at the first objective. You'll learn key factors that shape international product strategies, including legal rules, cultural tastes, and market needs. Next, here's what we cover. Understand how firms design promotional strategies to communicate product value across diverse international markets. Let's move to the next point. This part explains distribution strategies that ensure products reach customers effectively, considering cost and channel design. Finally, this wraps up our objectives. You'll examine worldwide and dual pricing strategies, plus the factors like taxes and controls that influence global pricing. Let's explore Red Bull's global story. Founded in 1987 by Dietrich Mateschitz, Red Bull discovered an Asian energy drink trend and built a global brand. Next, check its product features. The drink blends caffeine, carbs, vitamins, and taurine, popular among nightlife fans for quick energy boosts. Their marketing strategy is unique. Red Bull relies on word of mouth. Brand ambassadors and student managers give out samples to spread the buzz. Creative ads make it memorable. Their "Red Bull gives you wings" slogan uses fun animations of people floating after drinking the product. They back it with extreme sports. Red Bull sponsors racing, snowboarding, and aerial stunts to reinforce an adventurous, energetic brand image. Challenges shape their market reach. Some dislike the sweetness. Bans exist in Denmark and Norway. Still, Thailand and China remain vital for growth. This shows Red Bull's global fit. It's an example of tailoring product positioning and promotion strategies to suit each market's unique traits. Let's start with the big picture. Globalization and national differences shape how companies develop and market products worldwide. Next, see what's included. This chapter covers product strategies, promotion methods, distribution channels, and pricing approaches for global markets. Finally, balance is key. Companies must find the right mix between global standardization and local adaptation to meet diverse consumer needs. Let's dive into product strategies. International firms decide whether to offer the same product everywhere or adapt it for each local market. Key factors guide this decision. Cultural differences, legal rules, and unique market needs determine how much companies adapt or standardize. Standardization has clear logic. According to Theodore Levitt, globalization makes tastes similar, so firms save costs by using a single product design. But full adaptation is still needed. Legal differences, cultural norms, and economic conditions force companies to tweak products for local markets. Laws strongly shape products. For example, the EU's chocolate war shows how different ingredient rules affect what companies can sell. Culture drives taste adaptation. Häagen-Dazs succeeded in Japan by adding green tea flavor, matching local consumer expectations and trends. Name choices can make or break. Brand and product names must respect local meanings. Clark's shoes once offended Hindu beliefs by poor naming. Country of origin boosts trust. Goods from trusted countries, like Italian fashion or German cars, gain stronger brand perception worldwide. Fake goods weaken brands. Counterfeit products and black markets damage reputation, especially where intellectual property laws are weak. Fast global launches matter now. Shorter product life cycles mean firms must roll out innovations at the same time in multiple countries. Now, let's tackle promotion. Promotional strategies explain how companies communicate product value across different international markets. First, the push approach. A push strategy targets distributors and retailers directly, convincing them to carry and promote the product. Next, the pull approach. A pull strategy builds consumer demand, motivating retailers to stock products because buyers actively want them. Standardization can save effort. Some firms use uniform global messages. Chevrolet's "Find New Roads" is a famous example of global ad standardization. But adaptation customizes appeal. Unilever adjusts toothpaste ads. Some markets want whiter teeth, others focus on cavity prevention. Local needs first. Global ads face barriers too. Cultural gaps and language issues can distort messages. Clear localization avoids misinterpretations across regions. So, adapt ads carefully. Localized content ensures audiences understand messages properly, respecting cultural nuances and language subtleties. Big sports events help brands. Sponsoring events like the Olympics or FIFA World Cup lets companies reach huge audiences while staying globally consistent. Different ad approaches exist. Dual extension means the same product and same message are used globally without any changes, simple and cost-saving. Some adapt only the message. Product extension with communications adaptation keeps the product the same but tweaks ads for local audiences. Or adapt the product instead. Product adaptation with communications extension modifies the product but keeps the core promotional message constant. Dual adaptation changes both. Some companies adjust both the product and the ad message to fully match local market demands, more complex but effective. Or invent something new. Product invention means creating an entirely new product and promotion plan specifically for a unique foreign market. Next, let's unpack distribution. Distribution covers how products move from manufacturers to end consumers, balancing reach and efficiency worldwide. Good design makes it work. Firms plan distribution with two main goals: maximize market exposure and control costs throughout the supply chain. Exclusive channels add control. With exclusive distribution, only select resellers sell the product, ideal for luxury or specialized items needing tight oversight. Intensive channels boost reach. This strategy floods the market, using many resellers, common for everyday goods like snacks and household items. Channel length shapes cost. A direct channel sells straight to consumers, cutting intermediaries and lowering costs, but needing more company effort. Longer channels widen reach. Adding intermediaries expands product access, but raises distribution costs. Firms must weigh price sensitivity carefully. Sensitive products need care. Price-sensitive goods must use cost-effective channels, balancing reach with minimal added costs to stay competitive. Product type influences design. Low-value density items like cement need local supply to cut transport costs, while high-value goods ship globally more easily. One site works for premium items. High-value products such as semiconductors or perfumes are made in one place, then shipped worldwide without losing value. Local risks can harm delivery. Amway's experience in China shows how poor local system knowledge causes fraud and unexpected losses in distribution. Security issues add challenges. In high-crime regions like Russia, Acer faced truck hijackings and switched to local partners to manage risks effectively. Finally, let's tackle pricing. International pricing aligns with a firm's global strategy. Companies choose between uniform pricing and local adjustments. One option: worldwide pricing. A worldwide policy keeps prices the same everywhere, but cost differences, currency shifts, and purchasing power complicate this. Another option: dual pricing. Dual pricing sets different prices for home and export markets, adapting to local costs, tariffs, and economic conditions. Exporting raises prices abroad. Price escalation happens when added costs, like shipping, tariffs, or exchange rates, push up product prices in foreign markets. Some lower export prices smartly. Firms may cover local production costs and treat exports as bonus revenue to keep international prices more competitive. But watch for cross-market resale. Low export prices can lead to arbitrage. Buyers resell cheap foreign goods in higher-priced markets, hurting profit margins. Transfer pricing needs fairness. When parent companies trade with subsidiaries, prices must follow arm's-length rules, fair market value, to prevent tax abuse. Let's start with fair pricing. Under arm's-length pricing, the HQ sells a product to its Ireland subsidiary for $50, matching fair market value for tax fairness. Next, see the final sale. After buying at $50, the Ireland subsidiary sells the product to an end customer for $100 under normal market conditions. Now, check the HQ's profit. From the $50 sale to its subsidiary, the HQ earns a $40 profit after covering the $10 production cost. Next, see the HQ tax. The HQ's $40 profit is taxed at the U.S. corporate tax rate of 21%, resulting in an $8.40 tax payment. Now, see the subsidiary's profit. The Ireland subsidiary earns a $50 profit by selling the product for $100 after paying $50 to the HQ. Next, check subsidiary tax. The subsidiary's $50 profit is taxed at Ireland's corporate tax rate of 12.5%, resulting in a $6.25 tax payment. Now, see the abuse case. With transfer pricing abuse, the HQ sells the same product to its Ireland subsidiary for just $1 instead of the fair $50. Next, see the manipulated sale. Despite buying for only $1, the Ireland subsidiary still sells the product to the final customer for $100 as before. Now, see the HQ's loss. By selling for just $1 instead of $50, the HQ reports a $9 loss because its production cost was still $10 per unit. Next, check the subsidiary's gain. With the manipulated $1 purchase price, the subsidiary makes a $99 profit by reselling the product for $100. Finally, see both taxes now. The HQ shows a $9 loss, so it pays zero tax at the 21% U.S. rate. The Ireland subsidiary pays $12.37 tax on its $99 profit at 12.5%. Governments shape pricing too. Price controls directly affect global pricing. Upper limits fight inflation, while lower limits protect local industries from underpriced imports. Dumping creates unfair prices. Dumping happens when firms sell products abroad below home market prices. Anti-dumping tariffs prevent unfair competition. First, check the local price. In China, a steel company sells its product domestically for $700 per ton. This is the normal market price at home. Next, see the export price. The same Chinese steel is exported to the U.S. for only $500 per ton, creating an unfair price gap and undercutting local producers. Now see the U.S. response. To counter dumping, the U.S. government imposes a 40% anti-dumping duty on imported Chinese steel to ensure fair market competition. This restores price fairness. The 40% anti-dumping duty raises the Chinese steel's U.S. market price back up to $700 per ton, matching China's domestic price. Let's wrap this up. International marketing needs careful choices between global standardization and local adaptation to handle diverse market demands. Key areas to watch. Firms must adapt products, craft local promotions, manage distribution challenges, and set fair prices under varying conditions. Balance drives success. Balancing global efficiency with local responsiveness helps companies meet customer needs and stay competitive worldwide. First, product strategy recap. Firms standardize some products but adapt others to meet cultural tastes, follow laws, and protect brand reputation globally. Next, promotion highlights. Pull strategies build demand, push strategies target channels. Firms mix global messages and local ads or invent new products. Distribution takeaways. Exclusive channels limit resellers for control. Intensive channels widen reach. Channel length affects cost and risk management. Finally, pricing key points. Worldwide pricing keeps prices the same globally, but is hard to maintain. Dual pricing, transfer pricing rules, and dumping controls matter. Thank you for learning. This concludes Chapter 14. Keep balancing global strategies with local needs for effective international marketing success.